In the shadows of society, a silent epidemic is taking hold, shifting the landscape of health and wellness: emotional eating. When we think of epidemics, we typically envision physical illnesses that spread from person to person. However, emotional eating is an epidemic of a different kind, one that is often overlooked, yet is steadily on the rise. It's a silent battle many are fighting, hidden from view, but its effects are far-reaching and profound. Emotional eating is the act of consuming food, not out of physical hunger, but due to emotional distress. It's when we reach for that tub of ice cream after a tough day at work, or when we mindlessly munch on chips while we're bored or anxious. It's a coping mechanism, a way to soothe our feelings, but it's one that can lead to a host of health issues. Emotional eating is a key driver of obesity, a condition affecting millions worldwide. It's not just about the extra pounds, though. Obesity can lead to more severe health problems like heart disease and diabetes. But the impact of emotional eating doesn't stop at the physical. It can also take a toll on our mental well-being, leading to a vicious cycle of guilt, shame, and further emotional eating. It's crucial to understand the difference between physical hunger and emotional hunger. Physical hunger is gradual, a natural response to your body's need for energy. You'll feel it in your stomach, and any food will satisfy it. Emotional hunger, on the other hand, is sudden and urgent. It's specific, craving comfort foods, and it doesn't stop when you're full. It's driven by your emotions, not your body. Emotional eating is an issue that touches us all, directly or indirectly. It's a silent epidemic that is changing the face of society's health. But it's not just about food, it's about feelings. It's about how we cope with stress, sadness, boredom, and loneliness. It's about our relationship with ourselves. Emotional eating is not just about food, it's about feelings. And to tackle it, we must first understand it. But why do we reach for food when we're stressed, sad, or even bored? Let's delve into the science behind emotional eating. Our bodies are incredible machines, constantly responding to the world around us. When we're under stress, our bodies release a hormone called cortisol. Known as the stress hormone, cortisol can trigger a powerful drive to eat. And not just any food, but foods high in sugars and fats, the comfort foods that seem to soothe our frazzled nerves. Now, this isn't just a matter of willpower. It's a survival mechanism that dates back to our ancestors, who needed to store energy for times of scarcity. When we're stressed, our bodies think we're in danger and need to stock up on fuel. And what's a quick source of fuel? Sugary, fatty foods. But there's another player in the game of emotional eating: serotonin, often called the feel-good hormone. When we consume foods high in carbohydrates, our bodies produce more serotonin. This hormone helps regulate our mood, and a boost in serotonin can lead to feelings of happiness and calm. No wonder we crave a bowl of pasta or a piece of cake when we're feeling down. So we have cortisol driving us to eat when we're stressed and serotonin rewarding us with good feelings when we indulge in carbs. It's a dynamic duo that can lead to emotional eating. However, there's a catch. Foods high in sugars and fats can amplify feelings of comfort and satisfaction in the short term, but they can also lead to a crash in energy and mood later on. It's a vicious cycle that can be hard to break. But understanding the science behind emotional eating is the first step towards breaking that cycle. By recognizing the role of hormones in our body's stress response, we can start to see why we reach for certain foods during certain emotional states. Armed with this knowledge, we can start to make more conscious choices about what we eat and why. One of the most effective strategies in combating emotional eating is mindful eating. Now, you might ask, what is mindful eating? Well, it's all about being fully present in the moment, savoring each bite, and truly appreciating the food on your plate. When we eat mindfully, we pay attention to the colors, the textures, the flavors, and even the sounds of our food. We chew slowly, taking the time to really taste and enjoy what we're eating. Mindful eating is not just about slowing down, though. It's about understanding our body's hunger and fullness cues. It's about listening to our body and giving it what it needs, not what our emotions dictate. By practicing mindful eating, we can begin to change our relationship with food. We can start to see food as nourishment, not as a source of comfort or a way to cope with stress. Mindful eating allows us to reconnect with the joy of eating and can help break the cycle of emotional eating. Stress is one of the main triggers for emotional eating. Learning to manage stress is key. Stress is like an unwanted guest that refuses to leave. It creeps up on us, uninvited, and makes itself comfortable, often leading us to the fridge or pantry in search of comfort food. But what if we could show stress the door before it gets too comfortable? One of the most effective ways to do this is through deep breathing. Deep breathing exercises can help to calm our mind, slow our heart rate, and reduce tension in our bodies. You don't need any special equipment or a lot of time to do it. Just find a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, hold it for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly. Repeat this a few times and you'll start to feel a sense of calm wash over you. Another great stress buster is yoga. Yoga combines physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation to help balance the mind, body, and spirit. It can help to reduce stress, improve flexibility, and even help you sleep better. And the best part, you can do it anywhere. At home, in a park, or even in your office during a break. Speaking of sleep, let's not forget the importance of a good night's rest in managing stress. Our bodies need sleep to recharge and repair. When we're sleep deprived, we're more likely to feel stressed, and we're also more likely to reach for unhealthy snacks. So, make sleep a priority. Aim for 7 to 9 hours a night and try to keep a regular sleep schedule. Lastly, regular exercise is a powerful stress management tool. It doesn't have to be anything strenuous. A brisk walk, a bike ride, or a dance class can do wonders for your mood. Exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good hormones, which can help to reduce stress and curb emotional eating. Remember, dealing with stress in a healthy way is a crucial step in overcoming emotional eating. So let's show stress the door and welcome in a healthier, happier you. We're social creatures by nature. Having a strong support system can make a world of difference. Indeed, no man is an island. We thrive on connections and relationships, and when it comes to overcoming emotional eating, having a reliable support system can be a game changer. This support system can come from various sources. It could be your family, friends, or even a professional. The key is to surround yourself with individuals who understand your struggle, empathize with your situation, and who are ready to provide the support you need. Talking about your emotions rather than suppressing them can significantly reduce the urge to eat emotionally. When you open up about your feelings, you're releasing the pent-up emotions that often lead to emotional eating. You're also allowing your support system to provide the necessary help and encouragement. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. It's a sign of strength. You're not alone in this journey. Reach out to your support system when you need it. Sometimes it's not about eliminating foods, but finding healthier alternatives. Now let's talk about the role of nutritious food substitutions in managing emotional eating. Imagine reaching for an apple instead of a bag of chips when you're feeling stressed, or grabbing a handful of almonds instead of a candy bar when you're feeling down. These simple switches can make a world of difference. Choosing fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins over processed foods can help reduce emotional eating. Why? Because these foods not only nourish our bodies, but also help to stabilize our moods. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients that our bodies need to function properly. So next time you feel an emotional hunger pang, try reaching for a piece of fruit, a handful of nuts, or a lean piece of protein. Remember, it's not about deprivation, but about choosing foods that will truly nourish and satisfy you. Healthy substitutions can satisfy your cravings without derailing your health goals. Sometimes we need a little extra help, and that's okay. In our journey to overcome emotional eating, there are professionals who can provide us with the tools and strategies we need. Dietitians, for example, can help us understand the connection between our food choices and our emotions. They can guide us in developing a healthier relationship with food and in making balanced, nourishing choices. Psychologists, on the other hand, can help us delve deeper into our emotional triggers and teach us how to cope with stress, anxiety, and other emotions without turning to food. They can assist us in finding healthier ways to deal with our feelings and in building resilience. Seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness, but rather a step towards better health. It's about acknowledging that the path to wellness sometimes requires a helping hand. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. Overcoming emotional eating is a journey, and you don't have to go it alone.